Hello, hello. Happy Monday. Happy New Year to you. So sorry I'm a little bit late. When you plan these things, they never go as you would like them to go. And so that's what happened today. But anyways, we're here. It's a new year. It's 2025. We are getting ready for the Los Angeles Marathon, the 40th running of the Los Angeles Marathon, which is on March 16th. I hope you can be there. I'm definitely going to be there, despite a few things that's going on with me lately with my leg, but I'll talk about that in a second. But anyways, yeah, it's a big year. I'm really excited about this. I try to do these updates about once a week when I can, depending on how my schedule lets me do it. But if you're new here and you never met me, my name is Anthony. I am a proud Los Angeles Marathon ambassador. This is my 4th year as an ambassador. I'm in the senior class of the ambassadors. So it's a big honor for me, and I'm very, very thankful that I'm still part of this amazing group and able to hopefully share with you the perks of the LA Marathon and why you should be there, and sharing my story and how much it means to me, and hopefully it inspires you to do it also, because LA Marathon means so much to me, and I'm just thankful to be part of this. So yeah, I'm a marathon runner based out of the Southern California area. I started running in 2017. Actually, that was my first LA Marathon, 2017. I started running around 2016. Applied for the police department, and they pretty much said thanks but no thanks. But all the training I did for that led me to the my first LA Marathon in 2017, which was a beautiful day. It was the hardest thing I ever did in my life up to that point, or physically, and it just taught me that I'm capable of so much more. So I'm so thankful that I'm able to be an ambassador and kind of share my story in another way. So yeah, if you're here, thank you for being here. If you're watching live or in the replay, hopefully this won't be too clunky. As I said, things did not go as planned as I thought, but you know what? We're here, and that's what's awesome. We're going to make it. So we see my friend Vizzo is here. Anthony Bailey, yes, fellow LA Marathon ambassador Vizzo is here. Thank you for watching. He's at work right now. We're going to actually talk to him in a few minutes. But thank you for being here, Vizzo. I appreciate you. So to today's question of the day. So when you're watching this, and I would like you to put in the chat below or in the comments, I would like to know, how many marathons, LA marathons have you done? That's kind of going to be the theme of this this episode. If you hear a little clicking in the background, that's my dog Karma in the background. He's a little jealous he's not on camera right now, so he's oh, there he comes. Oh geez. Anyways, that's if he knocks over these lights. So gosh. Anyways, if you've never met me before, I get a little sidetracked sometimes. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. How many LA marathons have you done? Let me know in the chat or the comments below. That's going to be the theme for today's episode. So what I'm trying to do here is try to give you updates with the LA Marathon week by week. Some weeks we won't have as many updates because, sometimes updates don't happen for maybe a month or so. But I'm going to give you as much as I can when I know it. And so, yeah, I said I'm going to try to do this every Monday, depending on how my schedule works out. But this is just a way of helping you in your LA Marathon journey. So, yeah, so if you're here, please hit that like button. Let the YouTube or the Facebook algorithm know that you like this stuff, and hopefully it pushes out to more eyeballs so more LA Marathon runners can see this. So, as I said, I'm a LA Marathon ambassador. So if you need a discount code for the LA Marathon, please DM me on IG, or you could head to my email me. Yeah, just head to IG. DM me on IG. I'll give you a short discount, or not short discount. Jeez. A small discount to help you save a few bucks for the LA Marathon. So, yeah. So let's see what else. And follow me on Instagram. I appreciate that. Running for my best life. And all that stuff out of the way, let's talk about something important. 68 days to go, folks. 68 days to go to the Los Angeles Marathon, the 40th running. Oh my gosh, I hope you're going to be there. It's going to be so exciting. Yeah, so it's going to be a big day. I'm hoping. So let's talk about me first and my training. Let's get this out of the way. My training is not going as planned. My goal for this was a 3:45. And I was like, yes, 3:45, 40th running the LA Marathon. Let's go big or go home. Let's do this. But then I got some shin splints a couple weeks ago, about a month ago. They didn't go away after a couple weeks. I went to the doctor yesterday, got an MRI. So hopefully I'll get the results today. That's nothing horrible or anything that'll keep me from running the LA Marathon. So what happened in the past is I ran actually on shin splints way back in my running days, and it ended up becoming a stress fracture, and I ended up having 2 months off of running. And so I learned from that mistake not to do that. So I just want to make sure that everything is good before I persist in my training. So 3:45 work, or what 3:45 happen, I'm not sure. We're going to have to see what the results of that MRI says today. If not, it'll be a party pace run. It'll be a fun run, and that's okay too. Either if you're going for a big goal, if you're just doing it for fun, that's either way is fantastic. And I'm using 2025 to take the pressure off myself, to just have fun, enjoy the moment, enjoy the community. And if I do better than last year, great. If I don't, oh well, there's going to be others. No big deal. So let's see. As I said, how many marathons have you done? Please let me know in the chat. That'd be awesome. And let me know your most memorable moment. Yes. So there's still time to join the LA Roadrunners. If you're not part of the LA Roadrunners, they are an amazing group of folks. They are based out of Santa Monica. They have Balboa Park they just started this year, and they have Griffith Park. They have so many great perks, such as the upcoming Rose Bowl Half Marathon, which is coming up in a couple weeks. You actually get to hang out in the Rose Bowl locker room. That is actually one of my favorite perks of being an LA Roadrunner, other than the community. You meet so many amazing people being part of the LA Roadrunners. And I remember when I first started going them, I thought, oh my gosh, this is going to be so stressful because there's so many fast people and I'm not going to be able to keep up with them and all that nonsense. And that wasn't the case at all. They have numerous pace groups for all different fitness levels. And so there's still time to be part of the LA Roadrunners. I say do not, even though we only have a couple months to go to the LA Marathon, please join them if you can. There's awesome perks, such as you get special crowd placement at the LA Marathon. You get to be part of be in the locker room of the Rose Bowl Stadium at the Rose Bowl Half Marathon. You get to be inside Dodger Stadium before the LA Marathon, and plus the community. So go ahead and head over to LA Roadrunners and join that. So if you maybe you're just not ready to join LA Roadrunners, but you want to still follow their training plan, it's very easy and it's free. You don't have to pay for it. You can actually just go to the website. I'm going to show you right now. Let me present this. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So you're going to go here, and this is the you just type in LA Road. We're going to go to the LA Marathon website, McCourt Foundation, and if you look up LA Roadrunners, you'll come here, and then you have all kinds of training resources and training schedules. And so I was training LA Marathon level 5. So let me show you that. Let's see. I'm going to show you. So I'm going to show you the week you're supposed to be in right now. Okay, right here. Okay. Be patient with me, folks. Here we go. There's a training plan. This is the level 5 training plan. And as you see, it's I think they just did 19 miles last weekend. Of course, I couldn't do it. I'm on my little hiatus here. But we have, so this week right here. So we're in week 17. This is a taper week, actually. That's good. So so if you haven't started yet, this is a good week to start. So today was supposed to be a speed work session. And then tomorrow's a day off. And then we got a 2-mile time trial. I'm hoping I can get to these this week. I hope the doctor says, oh, you're good to go, Anthony. But anyways, this Saturday is 8 miles, taper week. So that's a relief. So that hopefully I can get going on this. Oh my gosh. And then next weekend, on next Sunday, on the 19th, is the Rose Bowl Half Marathon. So I hope you can be there. If you can't be there as a runner, at least maybe you can be there as a volunteer. But anyways, yeah, here's the training plans. They're free. But the perks of being part of LA Roadrunners is you get really detailed instructions on how to do it, and you're with the community, you're with the pace leaders, and it's just fantastic. So with that said, there you go. I hope you could check them out. It's amazing. I love it. I love LA Marathon. LA Roadrunners, my favorite. I call them my extended family. So let's see what else. Like I said, okay. So yeah, the Rose Bowl Half Marathon's coming up January 19th. We have about a week from this Sunday, I believe. Yeah, a week from this Sunday. And sorry, it's sold out, folks. It's a popular race. It sold out a couple months ago, I think. Yeah, sold out pretty fast. You know what? If you can't be part of it, you can always be a volunteer. You could be at a cheer station, maybe find a local club that's going to be there, and you could be on a cheer station. Or just show up, celebrate everybody. It's a fantastic way to be involved if you cannot run it yourself. But if you can, hope to see you there. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, so we have another one. So we have the Big 5 Sporting Goods LA 5K. That's on March 15th. You can still register for that, I believe. And that's the 5K before the LA Marathon. That price might not be correct. I think there was a price increase this past weekend. But yeah, go ahead and check it out. I think there's still spots available for that. So that's the 5K the day before the LA Marathon. So what the LA Marathon ambassadors do is what we do is we actually do like a little walk before the, because I don't want to run a 5K before the day of a marathon. So we just walk it and we just hang out, get to know each other, because during the season we're not really together very much. So yeah, good to see. Let's see who's here. Speaking of ambassadors, bam. What it do, baby Smalls? That's Miguel Peralta. If you guys don't know who he is, he's one of the fellow ambassadors. He's a pace leader. This dude is fat. He's the 2:55 pace leader for the LA Marathon, and he's currently at Balboa Park, I believe. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe he's at Balboa Park pace leading over there. So how do you win that hat? We might have a giveaway here closer to the LA Marathon. Stay tuned for that. Good question, Smalls. But thank you for watching. I appreciate that. Yeah, so go follow him on Smalls26.2 on Instagram. This dude is fast. If I can be anywhere close to him, I'd be, oh my gosh. I always ask him, what does it feel like to be that fast? And he makes it look effortless, which is always impressive. But good guy. Go follow him over on Instagram. Thank you for being here, Miguel. Appreciate that. Okay, so speaking of events, there is a Legacy Runner Meetup this Sunday with our fellow marathon ambassador Rizzo. He is actually hosting this, and so I was able to sit down with him yesterday and chat about it. And I'm hoping this video works, folks. This is the thing that held me up today. Let's get to the video, and he could tell us all about the meetup this Sunday.
A marathon ambassador.
Let me go back here. Yeah. All right, Rizzo. Good morning. Happy New Year. How are you?
Happy New Year, Anthony Bailey, LA Marathon ambassador.
Yeah,
I'm doing well.
Yeah, good. Fellow LA Marathon ambassador. This is your first year as an ambassador. It's so cool to have you on. So I've already talked a little bit about you before this interview, but so we have a big event coming up this week that you're you're leading, and it has to do with the legacy runners. So tell us, what are the legacy runners? What's going on, and how can people be involved? What to expect? All that good stuff.
Yeah. So before I start, I want to say thank you for bringing the torch here and your new series here. I really like it. The LA Marathon weekly updates. It's really cool. So momentum is building. So I think you're doing a great thing for the race. So
thank you.
Thank you for that. So yeah, the legacy runners, as many of you may or may not know, they have run every single Los Angeles Marathon since 1986, and they are getting ready to run their 40th consecutive LA Marathon coming up this March 16th. So I have been running with them on their monthly get-togethers, and just, they're so inspiring. Their stories, they have amazing stories from the first marathon all the way up until, the marathons that is about to come on March 16th. And I thought, you know what, let's get an event going. I'll invite some running clubs and kind of honor them, because they need to be honored and they need to be recognized. And there are 93 legacy runners left from 1986. Most of them do walk because they're in their 70s. So there are few runners who do run. So they're just an amazing group. I mean, in 40 consecutive years, it's an incredible feat, right?
Yeah, 93 left. So I wonder how many they started with. Leading up till,
Well, I do know this, is that Legacy Lou, who's the guy in charge of the legacy runners, at the 5-year mark, City of Los Angeles City Hall had a ceremony to honor them, and there was 500 of them at 5 years.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
now we're down to 93.
Oh,
So
wow. Yeah, Legacy Lou is a good guy. Love that guy.
yeah,
But,
amazing guy.
amazing. 93 left. That's fantastic. And you said most of them walk, but hey, they're as long as you're doing it, that's all that matters.
Yeah, most of them do walk, and they're doing the marathon in 7.5 hours. Walking.
Yeah.
There are 3 runners, I think, that are still running low 3-hour marathons, and they're close to
Wow.
their 70s. So it's truly remarkable.
Amazing. So talk about this weekend. So it's on Sunday.
Yes. So Sunday, January 12th at Griffith Park, 7 a.m. We are going to have a gathering, and they're going to do their monthly walk or run, what have you. And I've just invited, all the running clubs to come out. I've invited KTLA as well. LA Marathon will be there, the McCord Foundation. And there will be, hopefully I'm going to get some other sponsors out there. But it'll just be a great gathering to show up, meet the group. They are going to bring the first LA Marathon medal. They're going to bring the T-shirts, the posters, the medals from the early days, and just like little pins and stuff, just little archives. And, it's just to, of course, honor them, to show the history of this race, and for, to draw, like I said, momentum for the 40th running, of the LA Marathon.
I love it. What a fantastic idea, Rizzo. So for people to participate, they don't have to sign up or anything to show up?
Yeah, so just show up, 7 a.m. It's going to be at the merry-go-round parking lot 3. I mean, you can just put in your Google Maps, merry-go-round at Griffith Park. It will give you directions directly there. And everyone is welcome. There'll be a great slow walk. You have an option to run as well, 3 miles if you like. I think they're going to do 3 or 6 miles. And like I said, everyone is welcome. And there will be LA Marathon giveaways. There will be LA Marathon raffles. So it'd be a great event for you to just come out and join the community and meet the legacy runners. Yeah.
Awesome. Wonderful. So this Sunday, 7 a.m. Okay, 7 a.m. I'm going to try to be there. And I'm looking forward to seeing them and just honoring them. What a fantastic idea. So thank you for taking the time out of your day to hang out with me for a minute. And with all that said, for anybody that has any questions, go ahead and head to Rizzo's Instagram, and I'm sure he could DM you there, right? And just get the information.
Absolutely. Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, man. Well, I will hopefully see you this weekend. And if not, I'll see you soon. Thanks again, Rizzo.
Anthony Bailey, LA.
All right, we did it. All right, cool. Thank you, Rizzo, again for helping out and sharing the news about this Sunday. So I've met a few of the legacy runners. They are an impressive group of folks. Oh my gosh, to be able to do this thing 40 years in a row, coming up 39 so far, it's an amazing thing. So come on out, Griffith Park this Sunday. Celebrate them, get to know them. They have some amazing stories. Oh my gosh, I remember I walked one day with Legacy Lou over one of the ASICS Gene Mile. The Blue Jean Mile with ASICS. We were hosting it a few years ago. And I got to know Legacy Lou. Such great stories that day. Oh my gosh. So join us this weekend. That'd be awesome. That'd be so cool. And Rizzo, thank you. Thank you for sharing this and hosting it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So So, all right. So what's next here? All right. So, see, I'm going through my little list here. Make sure I don't miss anything. Oh yeah. So I missed something with the Rose Bowl half. So if it is sold out, but there is still time to raise money. If you want to be part of it, like you only have less than 2 weeks to go. But if you really want to be part of it, you can actually join Team TMF and raise money for them to be part of it. So the slot is still available for that if you really want to do it, and it's for a good cause. All right. And so with the and also I forgot to mention with the 5K in the day before the LA Marathon, the Big 5 Sporting Goods LA 5K. There's actually a kids run involved with that also. So good way to involve the kiddos. All right. So this is a time where I like to talk about one of my favorite marathons. Let me fix this one, my second marathon. All right. So I like to share a little bit my story in hopes to inspire you in your journey. And so my second Los Angeles Marathon was in 2018. I spoke last time about my first LA Marathon and how much it did really open up my eyes, and just a beautiful experience. And I remember 10 minutes later, I'm like, I'm never doing this again. And a few weeks later, the pain wore off, and I just, so now I'm coming up to my my ninth straight LA Marathon. But this actually, 2018 was actually the first year I found my joy in raising money for those in need through my passion for running. So I was doing a training run one day. I just signed up for the 2018 LA Marathon, and I thought to myself, you know what? I've already did it for myself. Let me now do it for someone else. Not do it for myself. Now let me do. How can I help people through this running thing? And my mother was homeless here in the Antelope Valley where I live for a few years. After she was an alcoholic, and she had addiction issues, and she had trauma from her childhood that led to all that, and unfortunately that led to her being homeless. And while she was homeless, and I don't know if you've been in the Antelope Valley, but it's freaking cold out here. Oh my God, I don't know how they do it. It's very challenging, and that's what addiction does. It's the power of addiction. But while she was homeless, this organization called Grace Resources out here, which is now our local food bank, but back then they did all kinds of things. They did homeless services and all kinds of stuff. They would help her, and it was. I really truly believe that if they did not help her during those years of her being homeless, that she probably wouldn't have lived as long as she did. So anyway, with the help of them, she was able to get off the streets, and I was able to reconnect with her and kind of build a relationship with her. Her last few years, she died at 54 due to cirrhosis or alcoholism. But I really believe that if Grace Resources, this organization out here, was not there first, I wouldn't have had those last few years with her. And so I was very thankful for them. So anyways, when I was doing this training run, and I think, okay, who can I raise money for? Of course, they were the first one that came to mind. And I reached out to them, said, hey, this is what I want to do. And they're like, absolutely, let's do it. And say, would you like to raise, how about $1,500? And I'm like, oh my gosh, that was $1,500. Raising that kind of money in my mind was like, you might as well told me to walk to the moon, because I never raised money before. I didn't know anything about it. And I thought, okay, well, but I did it. I ended up raising the money due to the community out here and some kind people in my life, and the generosity, and it kind of just sparked a thing in me saying, yeah, I like this. It just feels good to do something you love for others. And so we did that for a couple of years, and we'd have like a cheer station on the LA Marathon course, and our friends and family would help us out with it. We only did it once a year. I just raised money. We just did it for the LA Marathon. But after 2 or 3 years of doing that, my wife and I said, we like this, giving back to the community through our love for running. Let's turn this into a nonprofit. So that was the origin of our nonprofit. If you did not know, my wife and I are founders of the nonprofit Run for Grace. Our mission is to help those in need through our passion for running. And that was the beginning of it, the 2018 LA Marathon. And I think I finished it in about 4:30, 4:20, something like that. But it just had a different feeling to it of doing it for a purpose bigger than myself. And so now, it's just my wife and I. We're still learning this nonprofit thing, learning as we go, just like we do, everything in life. But we've learned so much, and we've had so many amazing things. And now we're at mile 20 of the LA Marathon. So if you're doing the LA Marathon this year, when you get to mile 20, you're going to see us on the left side there when you pass mile 20 with that whole mob of the running clubs. And you're going to see our volunteers from the community, and you're going to see some other things we have planned for this year. But then when you come back, I think it's mile 24 on the way back, you're going to see us again. And so speaking of that, we do a fundraiser that is the same fundraiser for that food bank out here every year. So I'll put more information about that as it gets closer. But if you haven't already, please head to Run for Grace on Instagram. Follow us. We have a running club out here in the Antelope Valley. We meet every Tuesday night. That's another way of us giving back to the community, is because we believe that running is such a strong tool for mental health. And we started this running club, and we're partnered with a local brewery restaurant, Lucky Luke. They host us, and we have a lot of fun. So head over to runforgrace.org if you want more information about that. But that's my second LA marathon. That's one of my stories about that. And I try to share these every time, just to kind of inspire you in your journey. So I think every marathon has a story. I mean, our friend Vizzo, he likes to, we just spoke to him. He said, I got all these medals, but I have no idea what the time is on these medals. I don't know, but I have memories. You have a feeling, you have memories of the individual races. And that's, like I said about my second LA marathon, I can't remember the exact time. Maybe it's 4:20 and 4:30, but I don't know. What I remember most is it was my first year fundraising, and it was the beginning steps of us starting a nonprofit. But that back then, I had no idea what was going to happen. So sometimes life just throws things at you. It was awesome. Yeah. And Miguel mentioned, I heard that we can help out by eating pizza. Yes, you can. This month, a local brewery out here called Bravery Brewing. They're in Lancaster. They have a pizza shop inside their restaurant called Bravery Pizza, and $1 sold every month. Every pizza sold this month, $1 will go to our nonprofit, which is going to help offset the costs of our cheer club at the LA Marathon. So, and to help offset the cost of the running club. So for a good cause. So if you're in the Antelope Valley area, you want to order some pizza, go for it. Or if you're not from the Antelope Valley area, give them a call. Maybe they'll deliver it to you or give you some kind of a discount. Maybe they'll send you I don't know. I don't think they'll deliver it to you, but who knows? Maybe you want to send a pizza to a friend of yours, like me. I don't know. Anyways, thank you for bringing that up, Miguel. I appreciate that. All right. So I think that's at the end of our show. We're about 26 minutes in. I made it through despite the little challenges I had earlier. But I'm going to try to do this every Monday. Next Monday, I have planned, hopefully my schedule works for this. I want to do really put emphasis on the Rose Bowl Half Marathon, because that's going to be coming up this Sunday after that. And we're going to try to dive into that, give you some details. It comes with parking, picking up your bib, all the fun stuff. To kind of just ease the worry off of you for race day. So, we got another great information. Thank you, Edgar. And so, Edgar Ortiz is a local supporter out here. He's with Farmers Insurance, and so we have a great community out here in the Antelope Valley. It's been very supportive. So, thank you, Edgar. Great seeing you yesterday. All right. So, with that said, I'm Anthony, reminding you to keep running for your best life. See you next time.